Gaming. My name is Hemrick, and today I'm giving you guys a game of Ground War Team Deathmatch on Crisis. Now, I've been talking to a lot of people on YouTube, I'm talking to my subscribers, and it seems like a lot of people are having trouble with this map. So basically in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I approach Crisis, and basically how I manage to get my good scores in here, because I'm actually a pretty strong player on Crisis. So I thought I'd share like what I do and how I basically don't die. In this game I'm using the AK-47 with dual mags. And if you're new to me, new to my channel, I always use dual magazines. I find it to be the best attachment in the game, and for two reasons mainly. One, as you can probably tell, every other reload is basically really quick. That's the whole point of dual mags. But it also gives you choice of ammunition, which basically results in it as being a like a free scavenger perk. So whenever I use dual mags, I never use scavenger because it already gives you choice of ammunition. So I really don't find a use in that. And I'm also using a claymore basically just to cover my ass. I'm playing around with the motion sensor. I'm actually finding that to be a lot more useful, especially when you're patrolling one location. But one thing I like to address is usually in team deathmatch and on big maps, a lot of people like using silencers with Ghost. But this is actually the largest map in the game. So basically, with a large map, it's going to result in a lot of long shots, not large shots, but a lot of long shots like right here. And a silencer would basically hurt that, because silencers in this game, they reduce damage at range. A lot of people think that it reduces recoil. It actually does not reduce recoil, and basically all it does is just keep you off. It reduces muzzle flash, which basically keeps you off the radar, and it does hurt damage at range. So basically, if you're going to use a silencer, use a ghost silencer combination, and use the environment to your advantage. Like this map has a lot of grass and a lot of stuff, so using Ghost, you get that ghillie suit on, and if you move around the outside of the map, you're a really hard target to hit, especially with Ghost on in general. So Ghost and Silencer is also a good combination, but I really don't like using silenced weapons on big maps, mainly because there's a lot of long shots, and I think the silencer would hurt that. As for the perks this game, I'm using a Hardline with Sleight of Hand Pro and Ninja Pro. I just got Ninja Pro a few games before this, so I'm getting my sound whore on. And everyone knows that really sound whoring isn't nearly as good as it was in Modern Warfare 2. So I'm not really finding a lot of success in Ninja Pro. So I usually run Hacker or Marathon. And right there's an example of those long shots. I would not have been able to hit that with the silencer, definitely not. But as for my kill streaks this game, I'm using the Counter Spy Plane, the Blackbird, and the Chopper Gunner. Now a lot of people are saying that you get 9 kills, you get your Chopper Gunner, and that makes it a YouTube-worthy game. That is kind of true. But in this game, I get a lot of kills with my gun, so I really don't fall into that category in this game. Right there, I get fucking sniped. Oh my god. At least now, whenever I get sniped, it's by a hard scope, so it's kind of a legitimate kill now, instead of those little quick scoping fanboys in Modern Warfare 2. But apparently they're patching sniping, so they may have a return, but whatever, you know. Alright, as for the tactics that I implement on Crisis, basically, a lot of people tell you guys to imagine the map as a box, and move around the outside, but in Crisis, I really don't find that to be useful. As you can see right here, I'm in the middle of the map, and basically what I recommend you guys to do is use the middle of the map. You have the bottom part here, which I basically just call it the factory, because it's kind of like underground, it's like the Batman cave. We'll call it the Batman cave. Alright, we got the Batman cave here. And we have the upper part, which I'm going to right now, which I call the Overlook. You know, you can use the coordinates, but like, if I said, oh, yeah, D3, you'd have to go into the map and actually know what I'm talking about. So, basically what I do is I move from up, sorry, I'm stumbling here, I'm talking too fast. I don't know why I'm talking so fast. But basically what I do is, their spawns are very sporadic on this map. They're usually held to one location, but when they flip, they dramatically flip. They'll flip from one side directly to the other, and basically you don't want to get caught with your pants down from moving from side to side. When I rush on this map, I really don't find success at all. And this guy's no idea what's going on. But because I'll end up running to one side, and I'll start wrecking up their spawn, and they'll completely flip to the other side of the map. So then I'll have to run all the way across the map, and usually when that happens, I'll end up getting shot in the back or something. Same thing with sticking to the outsides of the map. By the time you get to their side of the map, they're probably going to flip spawns, and it's just staying in the middle of the map here. They can only get to you through two ways from up here, so you're basically very good with cover. Has very good cover up here. So basically, you're in good shape if you stay up here, and right here I get into my Chopper Gunner. And a lot of people want me to speed up my chopper gunners, but in this one I actually do. I dominate with this chopper gunner. But yeah, after this chopper gunner, the video comes to an end shortly. There's about a minute and a half left. So basically, to reiterate everything I'm saying, large maps, try to stay away from the silencer. Smaller maps, medium range maps, silencers are pretty good, but especially Crisis, it's the biggest map in the game. There's a lot of long shots, especially when like I said, using the middle of the map, you're going to be pulling off a lot of long shots. So basically, in my opinion, the silencer is just going to hinder your abilities to do that. So basically, tactic-wise, know where the enemy is at all times. They're either going to be on your right side or your left side, or in front of you, or back of you, or however you want to look at that. So that basically, they're either going to be on that side right there, or up by the landing on the beach. And basically, controlling that middle location, you and your team have to have middle control to be successful here. And right here's the Blackbird again. Thing is so good. If you die during the Blackbird, it's pretty bad. But yeah, control the middle of the map, know where the enemy's at, and basically altitude advantage here is key. And as for my setup, like I said, perk-wise, Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. I like using Sleight of Hand with any class, especially a dual mag class, because basically it's like having extended mags, because your reload is basically that quick, like you don't even notice that you're actually reloading. And I like using Hardline because there's no use of using Scavenger here, and it's really the only other perk that I find useful. And whenever I use Ghost, I have to use a silencer, so my god, my voice is cracking. So yeah, that's basically the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if this is your first time hearing about me or watch one of my videos, I have very similar videos on my channel, so you should come check me out. And that sounded really sexual, but you should come check out my channel if you enjoyed this video. And if you're not already subscribed to Pure Logic Gaming, if you're from my channel,